Welcome back to George's Marvellous Medicine. We are up to chapter 14. We have done so well. Today's chapter is called Marvellous Medicine number 4. And as you're reading, and when you come to the end of this chapter, I'd like you to think about which medicine you think is the best one. Medicine number 1, the one that Grandma took. Medicine number 2, the one that made the chicken's legs grow long. Medicine number 3, the one that made the chicken's neck grow long, or this next one, medicine number 4. And why did you like that medicine the best? You need to be able to give reasons as well. So chapter 14, Marvellous Medicine number 4. Back in the kitchen once again, George, with Mr. Cranky watching him anxiously, tipped half a pint of engine oil and some antifreeze into the giant saucepan. "Boil it up again," cried Mr. Cranky. "Boil it and stir it." George boiled it and stirred it. "You'll never get it right," said Mrs. Cranky. "Don't forget, you don't just have to have the same things, but you've got to have exactly the same amounts of those things. And how can you possibly do that?" "You keep out of it," cried Mr. Cranky. "We're doing fine. We've got it this time. You see if we haven't." This was George's Marvellous Medicine number 4, and when it had boiled for a couple of minutes, George once again carried a cup full of it out into the yard. Mr. Cranky ran after him. Mrs. Cranky followed more slowly. "You're going to have some mighty queer chickens around here if you keep on like this," she said. "Dish it out, George," cried Mr. Cranky. "Give it a spoonful to that one over there." He pointed to a brown hen. George knelt down and held out the spoon with the new medicine in it. "Chick, chick," he said. "Try some of this." The brown hen walked over and looked at the spoon, then went peck. "Ouch!" it said. Then a funny whistling noise came out of its beak. "Watch it grow," shouted Mr. Cranky. "Don't be too sure," said Mrs. Cranky. "Why is it whistling like that?" "Keep quiet, woman," cried Mr. Cranky. "Give it a chance." They stood there staring at the brown hen. "It's getting smaller," George said. "Look at it, Dad, it's shrinking." And indeed it was. In less than a minute, the hen had shrunk so much it was no bigger than a new hatched chick. It looked ridiculous. So that was medicine number 4, which made the chicken shrink so that it looked like a newborn chick. I hope you enjoyed that one. The next chapter we're going to read together is our last one, so chapter 15. Look out for it.